Hello kids, I'm Priyanka and I'm back with my new chapter Say No. There was once a witty barber named Gopal. He had helped the king Raja Krishna many a time. Means there was a very witty barber whose name is Gopal, and he always helped Raja Krishna king many time. He was the king favorite, so he always used to help the king, so he is king's favorite. The king loved him for his wisdom. When Gopal asked the king for anything, the king never said no to him. The king used to love Gopal so much that whatever he used to ask him, the king never used to refuse to him. He would immediately say yes with a smile. The king trusted Gopal completely. The king, ministers, and the courtiers became jealous of Gopal. So everybody was jealous of Gopal. They would always try to make Gopal look like a fool, but every time Gopal would get the better of them. He would make them all look like a complete fool. One day, the minister and the courtier thought a plan. They decided to talk to the king when Gopal was not around. They decided, ki, let's talk to the king when Gopal is not around. One of them said to the king, your Majesty, you trust Gopal too much. He gets away with so many things because you say yes to whatever he say. If you once say no to what he say, you will see that he cannot solve any of your problem. They says ki you always used to fulfill his desires and you always say whatever he asks for. That's the reason he always solve your problem. If you once say no to him, then he'll not solve any problem of yours. The king thought for a while and then said, you all are jealous of him. In spite of what you say, I know he's very clever and witty. I shall prove it to you that even if I say no to what he say, he will still be clever and witty as always. Let's see what happens. As the ministers and the courtiers went away very pleased, they were certain that the king would find Gopal neither clever nor witty. Next day, Gopal arrived at the court. He noticed the minister and the courtiers giggling at his back. He at once knew that there was something fishy. He saw that everybody was laughing there, so he thought that something is fishy. He decided to be careful. The king and the courtiers and the ministers started discussing the usual issue. The king wanted to know how the people of his kingdom could be made wise and intelligent. Gopal stepped forward with a suggestion. He said, your Majesty, I think we should ask them to have a decision on some topic every day for 1 hour at least. The king looked up at Gopal and said, no. Gopal was shocked because the king had never said no to him. He thought a little and then said, your Majesty, don't you think a friendly discussion would help people think clearly? They will also gain confidence in themselves. Once again, the king said flatly, no. Gopal stayed quiet and watched what was happening. Every time he said anything, the king used to shake his head, said with a big no. Gopal was surprised to see that the king was saying no to whatever he said. He left certain that it was some dirty plan of the king minister who wanted to get rid of him. He decided to wait patiently for the right opportunity to get back at them. When all the discussion was over, Gopal stepped forward and said, O king, you are great, but without these ministers and courtiers of yours, I don't think you would be able to manage your kingdom. So I request to give them each a special reward for 500 gold coins. The ministers and the courtiers were overjoyed to hear this. They could never believe this year had Gopal gone mad. Why was he praising them? Why was he trying to help them? However, they all were very happy at the thought of getting 500 gold coins, but they had forgotten that they had themselves wanted the king to do. The king looked at Gopal and said firmly, no. The minister and the courtiers were all very sad to hear this. Gopal continued, your Majesty, if that is not possible, you would request you to give each them a fertile piece of land to your kingdom. Once again, the minister and the courtier looked happy, but the king shouted back, no. The minister and the courtiers were almost in tears to hear this. By now, the king had realized that Gopal knew that the minister and the courtier had planned. He smiled to think, Gopal will now show them how clever and witty he remains, even if I say no to what he says. At last Gopal said, O king, but I would request you not to ask your minister and courtiers to work like farmers in your field. The king suppressed his laughter and said, no, I will ask them to work in the field daily. The minister fell at the king's feet and said, "O king, we are all very sorry. We are really very sorry. Now we know how clever and witty Gopal is. Please forgive us." Before the king could say anything, Gopal said, "Your Majesty, I think you should forgive them." The king again shouted back, "No!" At once all the minister and courtiers got up and ran away. Both the king and Gopal burst out laughing. Now they knew that the jealous minister as well as the courtiers had learned their lesson. Thank you.